I was gonna tweet this. I need to when I get back to my computer. I don't have it on my phone. I was gonna tweet this. I was gonna say, Visions Film Festival. I think I'm in love. This movie's played at Ohio Shorts in Columbus. It won the Hammer to Nail Film Award for June of 2012 or something, and that played at New Orleans Film Festival and then Visions.
All that's really interesting, considering that it did start out as a small student project.
Mm-hmm. Well, this film was intro to film production, final project, and so I just had to make a movie. But I decided to treat it like I was making another senior thesis film instead of just a little video project for my intro class. So it took longer. I turned in a cut for class, and then I kept working on it over winter break and into next year in January. And I shot on all DV tape because that's what they gave us for the intro class.
Is that primarily what you shot your stuff on? Have you shot in other formats?
That's actually, well, not the only, but I usually shoot more on, like I've made more films on like Canon stuff like the 7D and the 5D and the T2i.
What was the size of your crew?
On This Vacuum Is Too Loud, it was me. I didn't want to credit myself as director of photography, but I could have if I wanted to be like that. I normally write a script like formatted correctly and everything, but for this movie I wrote just the monologue really, on 3 sheets of legal pad paper, and then I gave it to the lead actor, and I just recorded the audio of him reading the lines and directed his voiceover performance only. And then when I had a audio track of just his voiceover that I liked, then I listened to it and I was like, okay, well, this has to be a movie. I have to put images to it. And I just had to fill in images to fit the words. The lead actor in the movie was my roommate. His name is Merlin Bell, and he's a wonderful man. And I wish he could be in more movies of mine. And my friend, Tommy Colangelo, he makes music under the name Sonic Mound, did the soundtrack for this and a lot of my movies, and he's a really talented musician.
I keep having dreams about these silver ghost angels out sleeping in space. I'd like to see a real one someday.
What would a Gus Péwé feature film be like?
I've had people tell me that I probably make magic realism movies, and I looked it up, and it seems like that's about right.
Yeah.
As far as genre, they would probably play at art house theaters. I do have a couple of like really pretty vague feature ideas that I should probably write soon. The movie I'm about to film, it's called Same Ghost Every Night, and when I made my senior thesis film at Interlochen, I was like talking to filmmakers that I respected, and I was getting opinions from them about like their techniques and stuff, because I'd never really made like a polished movie like that before. And then I sent it to a filmmaker named Brent Green, who does like these really beautiful stop motion animation films and he actually does voiceover narrative kind of. That he was a big influence on This Vacuum Is Too Loud, now I think about it. But I emailed him and I asked him about his process, and he said he would like to see the movie that I was working on then, and he said he would especially like to see it if it had bears on bicycles and haunted food in it. And I was like, no, it doesn't. So I've always had that like in the back of my mind, like to use that as a basis for another script, and I actually wrote it, and we're about to film it like next week.
So what you're saying is we will see bears on bicycles
Yeah.
and haunted food.
Mm-hmm. Right now we're making a bear costume to fit a full-grown man, and it's probably going to be me on a bicycle riding around, because you're not going to be able to see. So I'm just gonna do it for so I don't have to for liabilities.